What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, we're going to be wholesaling real estate live in front of you. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be picking up the phone, smiling and dialing, calling motivated sellers and cash buyers live in front of you, so that way you can learn exactly how to wholesale real estate by watching me do it. That being said, this video is going to be value packed from the beginning all the way to the end, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. And guys, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe. It helps me reach more people, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But with that being said, guys, let's get right into it. This year, 2024, man, we're crushing it in wholesale and real estate, and it's a great year to be in the business. It's only the 8th of the month, and we have $48,000 pending to close within the next 10 days, and we have the rest of the month to get more files closed. So we're consistently hitting six-figure months this year in 2024, which is super amazing. And guys, it's only up from here because I truly believe Q3, Q4 of this year, it's just going to get better and better and better. So it's a great time for you to be getting into the business, and that's why I'm so happy for you that you are watching these videos to level up your knowledge when it comes to wholesaling real estate, so that way you can go out there, crush it, and have the same results that we are having, which truly you can. You can have the same massive success in real estate that I've had. Guys, if you don't know, I started wholesaling real estate when I was 16 years old. I'm 21 years old now, been able to build a multi-million-dollar real estate company from the age of 16 to 21, been able to become a millionaire, massively successful through this avenue. And it's possible. It's possible. There's nothing special about me compared to anybody else. The only difference between me and the rest of people is that I go where the crowd doesn't. Right? Everybody wants the easy way, I take the hard way. I'm willing to put the hard work in, but I might not be the smartest, I might not have the most skills, I might not have the most knowledge, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find the solution. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to become successful. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find that deal. And if you have that mindset, if you have that mentality, then you are going to be wildly successful. But with that being said, guys, let me go ahead and show you what I use on my two screens when I'm wholesaling real estate, so that way you know what I use in my business, and then we will pick up the phone and start calling. All right, guys, so before I get started wholesaling real estate live in front of you, I want to actually show you exactly what I use to wholesale real estate, the exact tools that I'm going to be using. So with that being said, let me go ahead and share my screen with you, and I am going to show you exactly what I use. So first off, I want you to have my purchase contract, my assignment contract, and my calling script. So that way you can use the same contracts that I use when I'm sending an offer. You can go download these contracts at jacobblank.com/free, and there's going to be a link down below in the description for that. So make sure to go get that. Those are the contracts that I use. The next main thing that I'm going to be using is my CRM, my client relationship management system. It is Wholescale CRM. This is the heart of my wholesaling real estate business, and you are able to go get a full demo of it for free at wholescalecrm.com, and there's going to be a link down below in the description for this. But this system handles my full wholesaling business. It is the heart of my business. It handles my acquisitions department, dispositions, transactions, cash buyers, title companies, team members, and so much more. It literally is everything for a successful wholesaling business. Let me go ahead and show you one of the main things in it that I'm going to be using on this video. Like I said, it handles every department of the business. So there's a ton of different apps that handle all the different sections of a good wholesaling business. But in this video, the main app that I'm going to be using is the Seller Leads app. Essentially, what this is when you go out there and conduct marketing, whether that be cold calling, SMS, direct mail, online digital ads, whatever marketing you do, and you find a motivated seller from your marketing, that motivated seller is going to flow directly into this system, and a seller lead profile is going to be created for each and every motivated seller that you find and that you're working with. So there's all these views of metrics that it tracks on the left-hand side, but let me go ahead and show you this seller lead profile. So as I'm making calls to motivated sellers and homeowners, I'm going to be working in their individual seller lead profile. All their contact information is going to be stored, the property information, the Zillow information is going to automatically feed through. It's going to keep track of what marketing channel this lead came from. So did it come from telemarketing? Did it come from digital ads, SMS, and so on? It's going to keep track of how many times you've tried to contact this seller. And each time you try an attempt, each try you try to call them, it's going to send them a text and an email automatically, letting them know you tried to reach them. It's also going to keep track of whether you made this seller a written or verbal offer and track how many offers you're making per week, per month, and so on. Also, it's going to organize each lead by the exact bucket, the exact category that it should be in. Is it a new lead? Is it interested? Is it not interested? Is it dead? Same thing with temperature. It's going to organize and tag each lead by its temperature. Is it hot, warm, cold, or dead? And most importantly, it's going to organize every motivated seller that you're working with by their reason for selling. What is the reason they want to sell? Which is most important? Are they a tired landlord? Death, divorce, did they inherit the property, and so on. So that way you can keep all your leads organized by their exact motivation. And then next, we go to automatic follow-up. Yeah, that's right. This system is going to automatically follow up with your sellers for you on an ideal sequence with ideal messages. Yeah, that's right. So you're going to be able to keep track of more sellers, stay on top of them, send more communication out, and get more deals. And then when you're ready to send an offer, no longer fill out contracts word by word, because all you have to do is input a few pieces of information, click generate contract, and the system's going to fill out the offer for you so you can send it to the seller at the click of a button. So that way you can send more offers and get more deals. And then right here on the right-hand side, you're going to be able to take all your comments. So as I'm talking to sellers and I'm asking them about the property, like how old is the roof, how old is the AC, and so on, I'm going to take all those notes right there and save them in the seller lead profile for that seller. So that's where I work in when I'm calling motivated sellers. But that is just a brief overview of even the seller leads app. Then there's the transactions app, dispo offers, cash buyers, title companies, team members, KPIs, your key performance metrics, your marketing. All of it is housed in this system. So guys, I highly recommend that you go get a demo of the Wholescale CRM and sign up for it. Again, there will be a link down below. So that's one of the main things that I'm going to be using. I'll be calling and working with the seller lead profile in the CRM, and then once I need to look up the property, I'm going to be using PropStream. PropStream is an all-in-one tool for wholesaling. It lets you look up any property across the country, and it's going to give you every single piece of information about that property. So that way, when you're talking to the motivated seller, you can sound like an expert because you have all the information at your fingertips. The bed bath count, the square footage, the year build, all of that information is going to be right there. So when you're talking to the seller, you sound experienced and you sound like you know what you're talking about. Also, it's going to give you all of the comparable sale data in the area. So it's going to show you every property that's similar to the property you're trying to make an offer on and what it has sold for. So that way you can figure out what the property is worth and then from there calculate your offer, which is a must. You need to be able to see the MLS comparable sale data so that way you can figure out what to offer the seller. And then also PropStream lets you pull motivated seller lists, conduct marketing, build websites, and so much more. It's an all-in-one wholesaling tool. There will be a link down below in the description for a 7-day free trial of this. So I have my seller lead profile with the Wholescale CRM. Then I use PropStream to look up the property. And once I figure out what the property is worth on PropStream, I then use my offer calculator to calculate the offer. Guys, this offer calculator is available at jacobblank.com/shop. There's a link down below in the description for this. So like I was saying, once I figure out from PropStream what the property is worth, I'm going to go ahead and plug in those comparable values of what the property is worth. Then I'm going to choose how much repairs the property needs. Does it need minor, average, or major repairs, and then what market I'm in. And then this calculator is going to run all the math for me, and it's going to spit out my MAO, my maximum allowed offer to make the seller, and give me an offer range to make the seller. So guys, if you're struggling to calculate the offer and you don't know how to get the right offer number to make the seller where you can actually make money on the deal, I highly recommend you go get this offer calculator. It is a game changer when it comes to giving and making accurate offers to motivated sellers. So guys, that's pretty much it. I work in my Wholescale CRM. I take all my notes about the seller and keep track of all their information there. I then look up the property on PropStream, figure out what it's worth, and have all the information about it. I then plug it into my offer calculator, and that gives me my offer to make the seller, and then I send my contract to them, and I lock up the deal. So guys, that is what I'm going to be using in this video. But with that being said, let's start wholesaling live, and I'm going to pick up the phone and start dialing. All right, guys, so before I just start making calls, let's give you some value when it comes to sales skills. Guys, we're talking about business, sales, communications, because I'm going to be making calls to homeowners. I'm going to be making calls to buyers. I'm going to be making calls to sell and to conduct business. And in this game of life, sales and being able to effectively communicate your message in order to persuade an individual to get the result you want is how you become rich and how you become successful in life. You have to be able to convey your message in a way that can get your desired result. Guys, it's sell or be sold, and that's how it works. So they're going to sell their house to somebody, right? They're going to either sell their house to you, or they're going to sell their house to the next guy, or the next guy after that. They're going to sell their house to the guy that showed up best. They're going to sell their house to the guy that spoke the best. They're going to sell their house to the guy that sounded the most experienced, right? Don't you get it? It's the guy that trains. It's the guy that knows his stuff that wins the deal. It's the person that knows what they're going to say, that knows their model, that knows their business, that knows their product, that knows their word tracks, that knows their sales process from open to close, that succeeds. It's the guy, it's the girl that trains. Training your sales skills is so important. You guys think that I just am able to get on the phone and do what I do from day one? No, I've been training for years. And I know in a lot of my other live calling videos, I don't really talk about this stuff. I just make the calls in front of you. But I felt it's important to elaborate. I can jump on the phone and just roll. And that's because I've trained. I need you to train. I need you to learn what you're going to say. So here's just a quick synopsis of how you need to run your process and how you need to think about everything when it comes to over-the-phone sales or in-person sales. Guys, the straight line theory, Jordan Belfort, straight line theory. There is an open and there's a close. Your intro of your phone call, and then there's a close. This is where you make your money. This is where you get them to either buy, right? Buy or not buy. This is where you lose or you win. And you have to get the prospect from here over to here and get your desired result, right? From here over to here, get your desired result. And so in this process, you're going to have different stages. And so for wholesaling real estate, what it looks like, what my sales process and what yours should look like is this. Intro, this is where you introduce yourself. This is where you reach out to them at the beginning of the phone call. Then we go into fact find because we need to figure out the condition of the property. This is where we ask questions about the condition of the property, like the age of the roof, the AC, have they done any remodeling on the inside, what type of countertops do they have in the kitchen, and what flooring do they have throughout the property. If you ask those 5 questions, you're going to know whether the property needs a full remodel, half remodel, or no remodel at all. So now we did our fact find. Now we're going to try to pull out their asking price. You want to try to pull out their asking price multiple times. Remember, in sales, the first person to say a number loses. So you always want to try to get the number from them first. So we're going to try to pull out their asking price in multiple different ways. Hey, did you have a number in mind you were looking to get for the property? They say, not really. And you say, you sure? No number, no ballpark figure? You try to pull it out again. There we go. Now we're going to move on to running comps and calculating our offer. But while we're doing this, we're in the building rapport stage of the sale. Building rapport stage. So every other component of the call, the intro, the fact find, once we get to the offer presentation and the close, those are always the same. The only thing that's different in the call is the building rapport stage, because building rapport is when you're talking to the prospect about things other than business, other than the house, other than the sale. You're talking just about life in order to build a relationship with them. So this is the only part of the call that changes. That's why every phone call that I conduct with a seller, it's the same, except the building rapport stage. So when I'm running comps and doing stuff on my computer, I need to buy time. So that's when I'm building rapport, talking with them about just stuff. Now I've ran my comps, and now I'm ready to present my offer. I'm going to present my offer to them. That's the next stage. Now, when you present your offer, it's called the offer stack. Learn what the offer stack is. The offer stack is how you present your offer. You must present your offer with the stack. So I'm not just going to give them my offer, I'm going to give them the stack. Also, you don't want your offer to always be a flat number, like 105,000. You want it to be like 105,200, something like that, so it looks like you ran your numbers to a T. But now let's talk about the stack. All right, Mr. Seller, my offer is 105,200. Keep in mind, we are covering all closing costs. There's no commissions. We're buying it in as-is condition, and this offer is going to be completely net to you. Do you see the stack? I didn't just say the offer is 105,200 and shut up. I stacked it. As-is condition. No repairs. No commissions. We cover all the closing costs, and it's going to be a completely easy transaction for you. The stack. I'm stacking the value. I just made it go from being just $105,000 to this. Boom, my offer is worth way more. That's the offer stack. So I want you to always give the offer stack. Now we go into the next part, negotiating. We're negotiating with the seller. Okay, anytime you raise your price with the seller, I need you to represent the offer with the full stack. So if I go from 105,000 to 106,500, all right, I just ran my numbers a bit more, spoke to the underwriter, and we will be able to increase our offer to 106,500. But keep in mind, we are still going to be covering all the closing costs. We're going to be buying it in as-is condition. There's no commissions, and it's going to be a very easy transaction. You see how I gave the stack again even when I raised the offer, because I'm buttering up the deal every single time. Now we've negotiated, we've agreed on a price. Now the next stage in the straight line is we are going to transition to the close. So we have to have our closing question. All right, so with that being said, now that we've agreed on the price, are you able to access email on your phone? Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and send this email over to your phone so we can go over the offer. Keep them on the phone while you're going over the offer. Now you have to close. So this is where you continue to remove all objections and get them to agree and sign and lock up the deal. Now, those are the components. Now, let's go back to the straight line and talk about this. You saw, I'm bringing the seller through these components. Intro, fact find, pull out offer, build rapport, negotiate, transition to the close, close. I'm bringing them through this straight line. Here's what you need to remember. People are going to give you objections. They're going to also ramble about things that aren't important. And this is going to take you off the straight line. So if I'm in my fact find and I'm asking my 5 questions, the only 5 questions I need to know about the condition, and they start rambling about their patio and this and that doesn't really matter. I have to be able to circle them back to the straight line so I can keep moving them forward along my sales process to the close. Now, we get to the offer. I make them an offer of $105,000. They say, that is way too low, that's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. They're pissed. They're off the straight line. I have to circle them back to the straight line. Okay, I understand that offer doesn't work for you. Where would you need to be at? Get them back on the straight line so we can move forward. Now, we're at the close. We're going over the contract, and they say, I don't like term 5. What does this mean? They're rebuttaling. They're giving you an objection. You need to rebuttal. Oh, that term just means this and this. Rebuttal them. Bring them back to the straight line, move them forward. You see, it's all about getting from open to close, and they're going to give you roadblocks along the way. You have to remove all the roadblocks, so that way there is nothing blocking your way from the close. Now you're at the close. There is no other decision maker. There is no other objection. There is nothing in the way of them saying yes. You get to your yes by removing every single no along the straight line. Guys, that is how to sell. That is how to sell. That is your process. Now, component number 2 to how to sell, because you can apply that straight line theory to any business model, anything you're selling. Doesn't matter if it's real estate, cars, solar, you name it, apply it. But now we have to apply just life principles of conducting yourself where you're the guy that they want to buy from. Because I could show up as, how much did you want for your house? What offer do you want? Who am I? I'm the guy that doesn't know. I'm the guy that doesn't train. I'm the guy that doesn't practice. I'm the guy that doesn't know his stuff. Or I can show up as this guy. Hey, this is Jacob with National Home Buyers. I'm calling about that offer for your property. How you doing today? Awesome. First off, I just want to ask you a couple questions about the property so that way I can confirm the condition and make you an accurate offer. Does that sound fair? Awesome. How old is the roof? Awesome. How old is the AC? Awesome. Perfect. So now that we're talking about that, how much were you looking to get for the property? I know you have a nice property. Did you have a number in mind you were looking to get for it? You see how I'm showing up different? Shoulders high, speaking loud. You can hear me. I'm being heard, right? I'm being aggressive. I'm being there, present. I'm not the guy that's laying down, being a snail, not making it happen. So I need you guys to become the guy that can sell. Become the guy that has that aura to him that can sell. And this takes practice. So you're going to do this by speaking in the mirror. You're going to have your script. You're going to stand in front of the mirror and you're going to talk to yourself and you're going to move your hands and you're going to learn how to speak better, how to present yourself better. You're also going to record yourself, voice memos on your phone. Record yourself talking and then play it back to yourself. And listen to the errors. Listen to when you say listen to when you sound shitty and fix it. This is how you become a master closer. Simple. Now, let's get into the phone calls. I hope that was a good, quick little rundown lesson for you guys, but now let's make the calls. Let's make the phone calls. Don't got time to waste. Don't got time to waste. We got to get after some deals today. But I hope that was helpful. If it was, comment down below, and I'll try to give you guys more sales advice on these videos rather than just making the calls in front of you. So that way, you guys can build your skill level up. All right, this first one that I'm calling is in Pennsylvania. All right, let's ring it out.
You have reached a voicemail box.
Hey, I was calling to give you the offer for your property. Give me a call back. Thanks. What do we got here? All right, this one's in Phoenix, Arizona. He wants $595,000. Looks like it's only worth $400,000.
Hello.
Hey, this is Jacob calling about the offer for your property on 35th Place. How you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to call and ask a couple more questions and then make you the offer. You spoke to our associate a little bit ago. So how old is the roof on this property?
Oh, I think it's the original.
Original?
Mm-hmm.
You have a pool, right?
Yeah.
From the aerial view, it looks like the pool's empty. Is that correct?
Yes, right now,
How long has it been empty for?
A couple of years.
So it'd probably need to be refinished?
Probably.
Okay. What about the pool equipment? That as well would need to be replaced?
Yeah, it's probably all the original,
Okay. How about your air conditioning unit? Is that original as well?
No, I think it's a few years old.
Okay, cool. And then as far as the interior condition, is that original or... well, I see photos of it from 2023 when you had it up for rent. Is it pretty much in the same condition as that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Is there a tenant in it currently?
No.
Okay. So it's vacant?
Yeah.
All right. Says here you're looking to get $595 for it. Is that right?
Right.
How'd you come to that number? I want to know how he came to that number because it's not worth more than $460, but he just He just hung up. We'll call him back
Your
though.
call has been forwarded to it.
Ring him back one more time.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7025285.
All right, this next one's in Iowa.
Hello?
Hey, I'm calling to give you the offer for your property that you requested on our website for 8th Avenue. How you doing today? Tony, you there? Hey Tony, I'm calling.
Hello?
Hey Tony, I'm calling to give you the offer for your property on 8th Avenue. How you doing today?
I've had so many people calling for this place.
You filled out a form on our website a couple hours ago, so I just wanted to call, ask a couple more questions, and then make you the offer. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. So first off, what's the reason you're looking to sell it?
My son, me and my wife separated, and he's living in Council Bluffs, which is an hour and a half away.
Uh-huh.
And he's only 6. And I only get to see him on the weekends. And I think I should be seeing him a lot more than that because him growing up, I'm gonna be missing a lot of shit.
Well, that's good dad of you to be trying to be near him, man. So I respect that. That's good on you. So I get that. So you want to relocate closer to him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got the property pulled up here. How old is the roof on it?
It's when I moved in, which was 5 years ago, that summer they did the roof.
Okay.
But that doesn't.
What about, do you have a central air conditioning unit?
You mean outside unit?
Yeah, do you have like a AC unit?
Yeah. It just needs cooling.
Okay. Do you know how old it is?
It's 3 years old. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. I keep thinking 3 for some reason. I've only lived here for 3, but it's 5. It's 5 years old. Sorry.
5 years old.
Because they did that. Because I was friends with them before he passed away, and I helped him do the roof, and they had the furnace guy at the same time doing the furnace.
Gotcha. As far as the interior condition, is it in pretty good shape or could it use some work?
I remodeled the one side of it. Yeah, it looks really nice.
Okay, so duplex. How much were you looking to get for the property?
I'm just having people throw me a figure, and then this is my first time buying a house, so.
Yeah, what's the highest offer you gotten so far?
25.5.
25.5?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's a big. You figure the way I'm not like 3. I can tell you yards, like a football field. From the alley to the street is about 50 yards.
Okay.
And then from the street to the end of the yard on the other side, it's about 40.
Uh-huh. I'd probably be around, I could do 27 net to you. We cover all closing costs, as is condition, no commissions, and it'll be a super easy sale. 27.
So I won't. Nothing's gonna be taken out of that 27. That 27 is gonna be cash to me.
No, sir. Correct. That offer is net to you. So we're going to cover all the closing costs. There's no commissions. We're buying it in as-is condition. So that $27,000 is net to you in your pocket.
And you can do cash, right?
Cash.
And how long do you need me to get before I need to get out of here?
Well, how long do you need?
Yeah, probably won't even take me probably a week, to be honest.
So the
with you.
quickest we can close is 21 days. So would be like the first week of April.
And I was hoping to be out of here before that.
We could probably get it done by the end of the month. Would the 30th work of this month?
Mm.
29th is a Friday. That's like a couple weeks.
Do what now?
I said the 29th of March. That's a couple weeks. So would that work
Yeah.
for you? I'd send the offer over to your email right now.
Give me a day to think about it.
All right. I'll give you a day to
No,
think
that's
about
fine.
it. Yeah, that 20.
Because I can make arrangements for up there in Council Bluffs from, my living,
Say that again. I'm sorry, it cut out.
For me to go up and be with my boy, I gotta find a place up there too and see when because there's a place up there right now, within a week I can get into it.
Okay. Yeah, we just
Okay.
can't close within a week, but we can try to get it done within like 14 days. But we'll do our best to get it done as fast as we can. So I could put the 29th of this month or sooner, and we'll do everything we can to get it done as fast as possible for you.
Let me think about it for, I don't know, give me a couple hours.
Okay, a couple hours. That sounds better. I'll talk to you in a couple hours.
I'm kind of working on a vehicle, but by myself putting an engine in, so I'm kind of worn out. I'm not really thinking too well.
Gotcha, brother. Well, no worries. Take a breather, and we'll talk in a couple hours.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Appreciate you.
What's
Bye.
your name?
My name's Jacob with I Buy America.
All right.
All right, thanks, man. Bye.
Yep.
That's so fire. That's Facebook lead.
Yeah, small town though, but I think it's worth 100K at least. So 27, probably get 35 for it to somebody in town that flips stuff there. So little pop, not too bad. All right, we are going to call him back in a couple hours, but let's move on to the next one. All right, this next one's in Ohio. Treat every lead as if it's good, man.
Hi, I am the Google Virtual Assistant recording this.
Don't disqualify a lead before calling it. Let's go. Call him up and get it. Hello? Hello?
Hi, I am a Google Virtual Assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Calling to give you the offer for your property that you requested on your property on Union Street.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
I don't know what's up with this.
Sorry, but they're not able to take the call. I already shared our conversation, but if you'd like to add anything else, please feel free to do so now.
Oh, that's weird, man. We'll move on to the next one. This one's in Holland, Pennsylvania.
Please leave your message for 264068003.
Hey, I was calling to give you the offer for your property that you requested on our website. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Thanks. All right, here's another tip. You always want to double or triple dial because we're trying to get the people on the phone right now today so we can get a deal today. So make sure to always dial.
Please leave your message for 2674068.
No answer there. We're going to move on to the next one. This one's in Clarkdale, Mississippi. This one I actually sent a contract on before. I'm calling about the offer for your property. How you doing today?
Well, now what?
I'm calling about the offer for your property on 6th Street that we spoke about before. How are you doing today? Should have hit her with the first name basis. I made her an offer for $27,000 for her property.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet. I'm sorry, but the person you called.
We're gonna ring her up with the cell phone.
I'm sorry, but the person you called.
No answer. Alright, one of my students was calling me about a deal. Let's see what he has to say. He's not answering. Alright, on to the next one. We got a seller calling back in. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, yeah, I was calling you about the offer for your property that you requested.
Yes.
Awesome. How you doing today?
Good.
Great, great. So this property here on Union Street, we got your information a few days ago through our website. I just wanted to call, ask you a couple more questions about it. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so I see here that you inherited the property. How long ago did you inherit it?
Well, my mom passed away last September.
I'm sorry.
So
Okay.
we've been, end of September, but we claimed it, I haven't been doing a whole lot. I live in Missouri,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to go through probate because in Ohio,
Yeah.
even if there's a will, you still got to go through probate, and my aunt had to be executive, because I live in Missouri. So we went today, and it's going to be about a week or two still, but everything's
Okay.
done. They finally got permission, or she got permission to give me the house.
Gotcha.
It's some weird laws, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes that probate stuff, it can get tricky. Okay. How old is the roof on the property?
2 or 3 years. It's fairly new.
Okay.
That's actually why I owe $8,000 on the house, because she had the mortgage. She had the house loan to pay for the roof.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and it's got a real nice. Yeah, the roof is really new.
Okay. What about the air conditioning unit? Is there a central AC?
Yep, and it works great. And they put new lines in the house for that too.
Do you
Because originally it didn't have AC.
do you know how old it is?
I could not tell you. I mean, I could send you a picture of the
No, you're good.
unit that's outside, but
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. I don't have. I know it works great, but it isn't new. It isn't. I mean, like, I would say probably 2000 maybe.
Okay.
Because my mom. And, I mean, it's probably later than that, because that was when my stepdad died, and they never had one when he was alive. And I'm pretty sure it was fairly anywhere between 2000 and 2010 when she finally decided to put one in here.
Gotcha.
But I
Okay.
don't know when.
As far
I've
as
always lived
the
away.
as far as
It's
the
got a new garage. The garage is updated. It has, but the door doesn't work, and it hasn't worked for 16 years, and I've never lived there, so I didn't know that it didn't work. But you can pull it up. It's just the electronic part of it doesn't work, so it doesn't go up and down with the button.
okay.
I don't know. It's probably
As far as
something minor.
the interior condition, is it in pretty good shape on the inside, or could it use some updating?
It needs some updating, mostly upstairs, but nobody's used the upstairs in years and years and years, and
Okay.
you know, it's more dirty than, you know, of course, you know, the carpets probably need replaced there's some new carpeting downstairs, and like
What-
the kitchen's tile is in good shape.
What type of
But, I mean, there's a couple
countertops?
car-
What type of countertops are in the kitchen? Are they granite or are they laminate?
They're laminate, and they were put in later because the whole kitchen used to be two separate rooms, like a living room. And they opened up a wall, so it's all one room now.
Hey, I'll call you
And
right
it
back.
has Like
I'll call you back, bro.
a
I'll call you
countertop
back, bro.
Dividing them, like an L countertop separating the rooms. It's
Gotcha.
all open, and they have a dining room table on one side, and then the countertop, and then the kitchen. You know,
Okay.
But tons of cabinets and everything. Wallpaper, other than cobwebs and stuff like that, it looks nice. It just needs clean.
Okay.
You know?
Did you-
Everything is just dirty. My mom and her boyfriend were older, and they couldn't do a whole lot when she got,
Yeah.
older, so they didn't do a lot of the cleaning.
I gotcha.
As I'm finding out.
Yeah.
Really
So,
bad. So
have you went out to the property recently?
I'm there now. Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to come into town from Missouri to sign paperwork today with my
Gotcha.
aunt,
Gotcha.
and now that's what they give to the court, and then the court gives them her permission.
Okay. Did you have a
I mean,
price
it's
in
pretty
mind?
well finalized.
Did you have a price in mind, Michael, that you were looking to get for it?
No, you're the first person I checked, and I know one place says 123,000, one place says 150,000 as far as value.
Yeah.
Now my lawyer, because I had to file a thing for payment, and what I owe him is 3% of whatever the value of the house and the camper is, because I have a camper too,
Okay.
and that had to go through probate. But he marked it down as 123,000, and
Yeah.
that's what I have to pay 3% to him for, is
Mm.
123,000. But
Yeah.
yeah. It's on a
So.
corner lot. The houses around it are much nicer than this house, probably,
Yeah.
except the one behind it.
So those
we're
120,000 values. I mean, that's like on Zillow, it'll say 120,000, but it's like assuming your house is like remodeled in really good shape. We'd probably
Yeah.
we'd probably be under 100,000, somewhere under 100,000. Would you consider
Yeah.
anything under 100?
It all depends on how much.
Okay.
Like I said, you're the first person I've talked to. I haven't even did anything with the house yet.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to clean it up and
Is it a
find out what it needs and what everything.
is it a 3-bedroom?
It's a 3-bedroom.
Two bath.
Yep, it's 3-bedroom. It has
How many
the
baths?
upstairs has 3 bedrooms. It has a powder room, which has a big vanity that has lights around it where you make up girl thing.
Uh-huh.
And then it has the bathroom with the shower and bathtub and shower. And then downstairs, they use the dining room for an extra bedroom, but it's officially a dining room, living room, and then the kitchen and the living room, like two combined. Or
So
two,
it's a
front
3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, or 3-bedroom, 2 bath.
okay, now it's the bathroom upstairs has everything. The bathroom downstairs originally was just a bathroom with a sink and a toilet, but they expanded that and put in a shower.
Okay, so
it
it's a
has a shower also
3-2.
downstairs.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Let's.
I mean, there's been some updating, but I mean, yeah, it needs some work.
Yeah.
And the basement, they did have the washer and dryer in the basement. Now the washer and dryer hookups are in the kitchen. Like there's a place on one side of the kitchen that has washer and dryer hookups, and the washer and dryer
Okay.
is part of that. It used to be really a pain in the ass to go up and down the basement to do the laundry, so they moved it upstairs.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. So your phone. Is this your cell phone number? Because when I call it, it says like Google Assistant.
I don't know why it does. I have no idea. But yeah, this is my
Okay.
cell phone number.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. We.
If you come up spam, if they think you're spam, that's why it does that.
Gotcha. Yeah, running my numbers here, we'd be somewhere around 65, 70, somewhere right around there. We cover all closing
Yeah.
costs. We buy it in as-is condition, so the offer's net to you. And like if there's furniture in the house, you could leave it behind and whatnot. So based on the
Yeah.
condition, we'd be somewhere around there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll keep you in mind. Like I said, I haven't looked anywhere, and there is some places here that have sent me information that want to look at the house or want to talk to me about the house.
Okay.
But I haven't really talked to anybody.
Okay, so
I mean, I've got a few weeks yet before I can do anything.
okay, so you're not ready to necessarily make a decision today on it.
Yeah, they're giving me a transfer. They're giving me some kind of paperwork that's a transfer of deed or something, not the actual deed. The bank has the deed, and because I still owe a little under $8,000 because she had it refinanced for the roof, and so I still owe $8,000 on the house
Gotcha.
and the camper. It's actually the house and the camper, so probably a big chunk of it is the camper, but they put them together. Because
Gotcha.
the camper they bought 2 years ago for $33,000, or 2 or 3 years ago, but the price of that, the value of that's $17,500. I'm like, well, that dropped really quick.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to send over the offer to your email. It'll say DocuSign National Home Buyers if you want to look over it. So I just sent that to your email. And then I guess I'll just follow up with you
So in your offer, when you are telling your offer, am I getting that complete amount?
Yeah, it's net to you.
You-
So just
Okay, so
just
you're
out
not
of that,
taking
like,
anything else out or charges or anything?
nope, we cover all the closing costs. But you say you owe $8,000 on it, so that $8,000 would come out of the offer. So that'll be paid out at closing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, net to you in your pocket. Yep.
Okay. Well, just give me a few days, 'cause like I said, we're just getting stuff out here that I want to keep, and I'm just cleaning it up a little bit, and I'm not doing too much to it.
Yeah.
So I just want to get stuff that I want, because I have to take it back to Missouri. And I got a Bronco, so I'm not taking too much, but more than I was in my Mustang.
I have a Bronco. I just bought a Bronco. Which Bronco do you have?
Me too. I have the, now you got a question, I forgot. I have a 2022, not the Malibu, what is it,
Wild Track?
no, I'm looking at it right now, I always forget, because my son, Outer Banks.
Outer Banks. Nice. I got,
Yeah.
mine's a 23, Black Diamond, 2-door,
Okay, yeah, I know what that is too.
Cactus Gray.
You got the tire on the back?
Yeah, I got the tire on the back. And I got the rock plates and stuff under it. But yeah, mine's a 23.
Yeah, I know what it is, I've seen it.
Is yours a 2-door or a 4-door?
Mine's a 4-door. But see, it's a 22, but it only had 8,000 miles on it. So.
You should look into this. There's this company called what's it called? It's called I just bought it. It was like $800 or $900. It's from this company called Bestop, BESTOP.com. And it goes on the front part of your Bronco where the two panels come off on the passenger and driver's seat, the roof panels, how those two come off. There's like a singular.
Mine don't come off. Well, maybe they do. I don't know.
Yeah, they do, and you can get this convertible top for that spot, so that at any time you can turn the Bronco into a convertible without having to take anything off or anything. It's pretty sweet. I got that for it.
Oh, yeah. I never knew anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You should look into it. But yeah, the Broncos, man, they're fun.
All right.
Have you went off-roading at all in it?
No, I haven't had it that long. I just got it in the middle of January.
Gotcha.
And I only got it because I got rid of my Mustang because of driving back and forth from Missouri to Ohio. And
Yeah.
then trying to move stuff. I can't get much in it, so.
Well, yours, the Wild Track one's good for off-roading. Yeah, I've been going off-roading a bit, and it's fun, man. It's fun.
Well, you're in Arizona?
Yeah. Yep. Our headquarters is here in
I would do a
Scottsdale.
little off-roading if I was in Arizona, too.
Yeah. There's a lot of good places to do it. But okay, cool. I sent that offer to your email, and I guess I'll just follow up with you next week, and we'll hopefully be able to make something happen.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, it's going to be a couple weeks before I can do anything anyway, so.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time today. It was great talking to you. And again,
All right, no problem.
my name's Jacob with I Buy America. Okay.
Okay.
All
no
right.
problem.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. That's a good lead. See how there was a moment to build rapport, right? There was something me and him could relate about, and I went in on that, and now he's going to remember me. Because, you know, there's other companies he's planning on talking to, but I need him to remember me. That's how I win the deal. This next one's in Lee Acres, Florida. Let's ring it up.
Please leave your message for 239243109.
Hey, I was calling to give you the offer for your property. Give me a call back. Thanks.
Please leave your message for 239243109.
Call me back. No answer there. We're going to move on to the next one. All right. This next one is in South Carolina. Hello? Hey, I'm calling about your property there on Oak Grove Court. We spoke about it. I made you an offer for it a little while back. How you doing today?
I'm okay. I took a few offers. That must have been about 2 kilos, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, can you remind me what the offer was?
Yeah, I was gonna help you get it sold. We have some buyers for it and get you $170,000 in your pocket. Does that ring a bell?
One. Yeah, I believe I had that conversation maybe twice. Did you make an offer before you offered to list the house?
No, but I'm not sure. Let me see if I did. I think my offer would have been a good amount lower than that if we were to buy it cash. But we do have retail buyers that would be highly interested in it that we could help you sell it. Do you want me to tell you where I'd be at cash-wise?
Well, if it's less than the 170, then there's no need.
Okay, yeah.
I've
So
actually decided I want to list that house probably at the end of this month.
Okay. Would you want our help with that? Like I said, we definitely would be able to help you get it sold quick and get you what you're looking for.
Yeah, I haven't decided on an agent just yet.
Mm-hmm.
I had a few repairs to make on the house, just things that I hadn't, DIY jobs, I guess, or whatever I hadn't finished.
Yeah.
Putting down a floor in the back room and that kind of thing. I wanted to get that done before I consider it. I'm considering selling, but before I actually get serious under a contract or with an agent, give myself a couple weeks to basically, I'm going to move out of here.
Okay.
Probably over the next 2 or 3 weeks. And so until I get that done, I'm not gonna do much in terms of contracting or paperwork.
Okay, so
Once
you,
I'm finished and I get a good look at the house, I'll make a decision at that time.
okay, so you want me to follow up with you in like a week or two?
Yeah, 2 weeks would be good.
Okay,
I won't do anything before the end of March, just so you know that.
okay, all right. I will follow up with you in 2 weeks.
Give me your name, man.
Yeah, my name is Jacob with iBuyAmerica.com.
Jacob. All right, I actually do remember your name.
Awesome.
Okay, I got you.
All right, well, I appreciate your
I
time
appreciate your call,
today,
Jacob.
and we'll talk soon.
Okay, please keep me in mind and give me a call back.
Will do. And you have my number saved and everything, right?
I can call you at this number right here.
Yes, sir. Actually, let me give you my direct cell phone number so that way you can reach me directly, no matter what. You ready for it?
No, not yet. Just 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my cell phone number is 480
480-626-31.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is correct.
And what was your company name?
Yeah, it's iBuyAmerica.com.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time today. You have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too, Jacob. Take it easy.
Not bad. That's a novation where I'm going to try to help him sell the property on the market. Sounds like he's considering using us for it, so that's good. Let's see, what else do we got? Alright guys, but that's going to pretty much be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We had multiple calls with different motivated sellers showing you exactly how to wholesale real estate. We sent out an offer. We followed up on a couple offers that I did send out a little while back. We spoke to a novation seller, and overall, I think it was a super valuable video. That being said, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button, and subscribe. Also, remember, there is links into the description down below for every single tool that I use in my business. So make sure to check out the links down below. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.